Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Mr. Salama Hassan from Risalt Al-Huda International School. Today, inshallah, we're gonna study together subject-verb agreement. Actually, if you know something about subject-verb agreement, the first and most important thing about subject-verb agreement is that the subject, or more specifically, if the subject was singular, you must give it a singular verb. So the verb in this case must end with S. This final S specifies that the subject is singular. Let's see, a singular subject demands a singular verb. The same way, the plural noun or the plural subject demands a plural verb. But what do you know about the verb in the singular mood? If the verb ends in S, it refers to that this verb is in the singular mood. So, according to this rule, if I say, my father drives a car, you see, this is a man like this. Definite pronouns such as everyone, everybody, everything, nothing, nobody, and no one. Take care. These nouns seem to be plural, but if you concentrate, you will find them that they are actually dealt with as being singular nouns. So as a result, they must take singular verb. For example, everyone associated with a project is, do you understand? Everyone here specifies that or refers to a singular subject. In this case, I give it the auxiliary verb, the helping verb is brought to be part of the efforts. You see, let's take this example again. Everyone associated with a project is, the helping verb is, refers to, or goes back to the singular noun. So, in this case, I must know that singular nouns like everyone, everybody, everything, nothing, nobody, no one, all of them are all what? Singular nouns. Let's take another example. Someone has to be responsible. Someone. So the word someone here is a singular noun. You see? Don't be confused. Again, don't be confused by phrases that come between the subject pronoun and its verb, like the first example. Everyone associated with a project. Everyone is actually the subject. Associated with a project here is a confusing or a confused phrase that comes between the subject and its pronoun. So don't be confused. Or don't be confused. Phrases that may contain plural words. Even if these words contain a compound or plural or something like this, never mind or don't take them in your respect, but concentrate most on the first or on the subject. If it's singular, you must use a singular verb with it. Let's go to another example. Each of the projects, each here is being dealt with as being what? Singular name. Each of the project partners is, excuse me, each of the project partners with S, it is plural, not singular name, I know, but the word each here actually is singular, so I must give it singular verb. So we employ the verb is with it. Is responsible for writing a chapter scenery. So the word each is singular most of the time. Let's go to another row. The verb that accompanies a pronoun, such as all and some. Excuse me? The verb that accompanies pronouns such as all and some. What should I do? Will be determined by whether the pronoun is referring to something that is countable or not, or uncountable. Some of the girls, let's take this example. Some of the girls in the cafeteria have voted already. Again, some of the girls. After some, we have the word girls. If I say a girl, in this case, I speak about singular, but in this case, the word some followed by the word girls, which is plural noun, which will take plural verb like have. Do you understand? Got. That's it. Let's take another example. Some of the grain, the word girls is countable. One girl, two girls, and so on. But what about the word grain? The word grain actually is uncountable noun. So it is dealt with as being singular. You see? So it must take singular verb. So in this case, I say some of the grain, the word grain is the subject, so it will take singular verb, which is the word was. Some of the grain was. Don't say anything else. Some of the grain was ruined by the flood. That's it. Some here refer to what, or I must use, or I must concentrate most on the word that comes after some or all. If it's singular, so I take or I employ singular verb. If it's plural, I employ plural verb. That's it. Let's go to another term. The word none. None is usually regarded as singular. The word none is usually regarded as being singular. That's it. Very good. As being singular, but it can be used as a plural pronoun. So the word which comes after will define or specify it. Let's take this example. None of the students here, the word students is plural. None of the students has indicated how take care. The word students here is plural. But let's see what's after. Has indicated how he or she will do. Now I speak about he or she. So the word none refers to he or she. In this case, I'll take a singular verb. Again, the word none is regarded as singular, but it can be used as plural pronoun. So I must concentrate on the pronoun which comes after it. You see? The same sentence, but another way. Let's see. None of the students have indicated how they will do it. Here, the word they refer to plural. So I take have because have is plural. You see? So I can use none as singular or plural according to what? According to the pronoun which comes after. You see? Now, let's go to another rule. With fractional expressions. You know fractional expression or fractional expressions like decimals, equivalence, The verb will be determined by what's being measured. Again, the verb will be determined by what is being measured. I must concentrate on the thing or the thing that is being measured. It is, or whether is it singular or plural. You see? Two-fifths of the grain is ruined. Now, I speak about the grain. So, overcome or never mind 2/5. But we should concentrate must on the thing that is being measured, which is grain. Grain here is uncountable noun. So, I consider or I'll use a singular verb with it, which is ruined. You see? Let's take another example. One half of the students. One half, I speak about one, but the thing that is being measured is students. The word students here is plural. One half of the students were convinced that there would be no final exams this year. So students here is plural, so we take plural verb, which is were. You see? So with fractional or decimal equivalence, we should concentrate or consider the verb, the word that is being measured. Is it countable or uncountable? Is it singular or plural, and so on. The other example, of all the returns, the word returns here is plural. We have counted so far 50% are. So the word are the word are becomes owing to the word returns, because returns here is plural. You see? Let's take another thing. Phrases such as together with, along with, and as well as. Again, phrases such as together with, along with, and as well as seem to join subjects together, like and, for example, but take care. They seem to join subjects, but they don't work the same as and. They don't work the same as the word and. They aren't conjunctions at all. They aren't conjunctions at all. But what should I do with them? Actually, you will give the verb, or you will employ the agreement between the verb and its pronoun, or the pronoun and its verb, according to the first verb. Again, with these words, together with, along with, as well as, I must make the agreement between the subject and verb according to the first verb. Some of the he, the parent, as well as some major pieces of the farm equipment. Yes, was. Because as well as isn't like the word and, it's not conjunction, you see? In this case, I must make the agreement between the verb and the first subject. Do you understand? That's it. Let's take another example. The measures pending bill before the Congress, together with some other bills that are waiting action, the measures pending bill before the Congress with some other bills that are waiting action is. Why? Because I said that together with, along with, as well as, in this case we have the word together with. In this case, I must give the agreement between the subject and the verb to the first subject, which is bill in this sentence. Do you understand? Thank you. That's it. Very good. Let's take another draw. Informal writing, when either neither appear as a subject alone without or and nor. Again, if the words either and neither appear as a subject alone without or and nor, they are singular. In this case, I deal with them as being singular. You see, even though the subject seems to be two things, even if the subject is actually two things, I must use or I must treat with them as being singular, only singular, but conditioned by without coming with or nor. You see? That's it. Let's take some examples on it. Neither of these choices. Neither of these choices. Choices here is plural, actually, I know. But the word neither comes in the sentence without its or nor. So I must deal with it as being singular. You see? Neither of these choices appears with S indicates that neither here is singular. You see? Again, if you see the words either and neither without or nor, in this case you deal with it as being singular. Like this example. While we have choices here is plural. Yes, but in this case I deal with the word neither as being singular. Do you understand? That's it. Let's take another example. You see? Now, if we say either and neither without or and nor, in this case I use them as singular, even if they followed by plural or anything. Use them as being singular. But what? But if the words either and neither act as correlative conjunctions, the subject that is closer to the verb determines the number, singular or plural form of the verb. Again, if we see either and neither without or and nor, in this case they are singular. But if you see either and neither as being correlative conjunction, it specifies or it means that if they come as conjunctions with and or, in this case I must give the agreement between the subject and the verb to the closer subject. You see? Let's see some examples. Neither the principal nor the teachers. Neither, in this case, comes with nor. So, I won't deal with it as being singular. Or what? I deal with it in this case as correlative conjunction. You see? So, the agreements here will be between or will be considering the next or the closer verb. The closer subject, which is here the teachers. The teachers, if I say the teacher, I say is, but the teachers, so in this case I'll say are at fault. Either the teachers or the principal, in this case I consider the closer verb, the closer subject to the verb, which is principal. So the word principal is singular. In this case, I give it has as being singular. Has to be responsible for the year-end festival. You see? Another example. Has either the president or his aides. Now we have the word either, but the closer verb here is has, but where is the closer subject? The present. The present here is singular, so I give it as being singular. You see, that's it. When an expletive construction like there is, there are, here is, it is in, begins the sentence, the subject which determines the number of the verb comes after the verb. Like, let's take this example. There are, the word there are specifies that what will come after is what is plural. There are several explanations for the civil war. So there are because we have explanations as being plural. We were looking down the street, another example, we were looking down the street when all of a sudden here comes Joe and his two brothers. Here comes Joe and his two brothers. You see? Here comes Joe and his two brothers. The words come, you see, is the verb determined according to Joe and his two brothers, which is plural. So the plural subject takes plural verb. You see? That's okay for today. See you next time, inshallah. Thank you for noticing me.